Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is October 6th, 2025, Monday. And we'll start with Wordle number 1570 first. Alright, let's put in strip. Come on, one guess solve. One guess. No. Okay, you only got one letter. And it's an S in yellow. What could I do? Could I do flush? Is that on number 4? Gushy. No. Bushy. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Bushy. Kind of like that. It's got a Y in it too. Okay, nope, that wasn't the answer. And we've ruled out S being in these. I don't think it's going to be the. I doubt it could be in the. Maybe, but it's not here. So most probably here, or could end in an S. Maybe a double S. Like US. Oh, maybe. Or something like that. Could be. So it could be douse. Maybe. I think Laos has been done before, so why not try douse? Not douse. But it is USE. Okay. I guess it. Oh, well, it has to be AUSE then, I suppose. Cause? That's the only one I can think of. Cause, right? Can't be abuse because there's no B. E. Yeah, I think it's cause. I'll go for that one. Cause. Use, not reuse, no R. I think cause. No, not cause. Oh, what's that? Oh, amuse. Yeah, I saw abuse, but I didn't see amuse. I wonder why my brain does that. Okay, it's amuse. Yeah, it has to be now, right? Amuse. Okay. Dang it. Ah, gosh. I don't know. It's tricky though. I do wonder if I had seen after douse cause or and amuse. If I had seen both of them, which one would I have gone with? Hard to say. I mean, they both seem equally possible, so I don't know which one I would have picked. So maybe this is the end result anyway. Or I suppose after Bushy, if I had done a better eval word, maybe so. But let's see. Yeah, after Bushy, how many evals was this? Today's answer was amuse. Start with strip. Not great, right? 1,713 possible words. Not so good. Bushy. Okay, slightly better, 115 possible words, but there was still a lot, right? We had locus, focus, locus, focus, any non plural words. Still looking, nope. These are all still mouse, okay. Nope. Medallic cause, louse. So actually not that many words, because a lot of them are plurals. Amuse, douse, usage. I didn't see that one. Usual. Okay, so usage, usual, douse, amuse for maybe about like 7 or 8 possible words, I think, after bushy. Like if we rule out all the plural ones. So about 8 or so. I suppose douse is okay. Let's put in douse here and see what did I narrow down with douse. Okay, 3 possible words only left. Amuse, amuse and cause, which we got 50-50. I don't know what muse is, but amuse and cause were the last two. So I mean, it is what it is. Oops, sorry. But let's see with Word Finder if cause has been done before, because I don't remember. Oh, it has been used in October 24th, 2023. Okay, so 2 years ago, cause was the answer. So if I had known that, then I would have chosen amuse. But of course, I wouldn't have known that. I think douse might have also been done before. I can't remember actually. Oh, douse has not been done before. So douse actually was possible. What about bushy? Let's try that. Bushy. Bushy also has not been done before. So that again, two of those words, three words in a row that could have been the answer, but it just wasn't the answer today. Cause has been done before, and now we know amuse has been done before as well. That was the answer. Okay. I think in times like this, I mean, it's really hard to say because after bushy, there were just so many possibilities. Could there have been a better eval word? Possibly, but I didn't want to go through all the number of like 100, like 8 to 10 guesses. Maybe I suppose. Yeah, I didn't want to think about those possibilities, but maybe I should have. Then I would have maybe narrowed it down to maybe I could have done it in 4 instead of 5. But yeah, that's all right. It happens. Okay, let's move on to connections. See, today, aha, palindromic number coming up. We've got puzzle 848. All right, I like that. 888 is going to be a super fun one. I think it's gonna be fun. All right, but today is 848. Today's 16 words are film, haystack, thread, pea, turntable, trench, camel, haiku, yeoman, preamp, tape, duffel, speaker, wire, helonium, and amp. All right, let's see. Needle, haystack, needle and thread, needle and turntable, mm, needle and I'm not sure, but okay, let's do that for now. Princess and the Pea. Haiku is a poem. Okay, wait. Haiku, yeoman, haystack, and helonium. They all start with words. Well, no, they all start with syllables that sound like greetings. Hey, yo, hi, and hello. Because I don't see any others that do that, so I think that's the one. Could be. Let's try it. Starting with homophones of greetings. Okay, yeah, homophones. Well, I said syllables, but you know what I mean. Okay, that was the purple. Okay. So needle could be a red herring then, because they already took out haystack. So okay. Uh, film tape. Mm, trench coat. Duffel bag. Uh, what's a preamp? I have no idea what that is. Is that something? Is it? I don't think it's. Is it the same as an amp? I know you can use it for DJ turntable, speaker, amp. Maybe a preamp is also used as well. Maybe I'm not gonna lock it in just yet. Well, let's just think about this. Okay, Camel is also what, a brand of cigarettes, I think. Um, Peabody. Snap. P. Duffel bag. Or hmm, so this could be coat, trench coat, pea coat. I think those are coats. I don't know if the others are coats. Maybe they are. Okay. Could we do coats? I mean, all right. Let's try the coats. Trench coat, pea coat. Maybe camel and duffel are coats. Possibly. And then thread, wire, tape, and film. Could be something, but I don't know what. Let's try this. Coats, maybe? Kinds of coats. Okay, that was the green. Ah, surprising. I thought that might be the blue, actually. Okay, so we still got yellow and blue. I don't know what preamp is, unless they're together, but really? Things you use for musical performance? A DJ session? No. Oh, parts of a record player's setup. Okay, I didn't know that. I'll say I don't really get that point because I said just said like for a DJ session, not a record player setup, so that's not the same thing. Thread, wire, film, tape. Hmm. Like I can see film and tape being together, but thread and wire, I don't actually know what to describe this as. I'm just gonna submit it and see what they call it. Ah, things that come on spools. Okay, no point for me there because I did not see that at all. Ooh, okay, so that was the blue one. Okay, I see now why that's the blue one. Okay, that makes sense. I thought I was trying to get a reverse, but alas, that did not happen. But at least I got a purple for it, so that's small consolation for me. Okay, so purple is starting with homophones of greeting. So we've got haiku, which is a poem a Japanese type of poem structure, where it's usually like I think 5 syllables, 7 and 5. Although I think I read before in Wikipedia that the actual haiku is not really like that. It's just the Western version of haiku, something like that. I can't remember, but you have to check it out somewhere online and see if that's even true. What a haiku really is. But that's kind of like the Western understanding and interpretation of haikus, if I'm not wrong. Haystack, of course, just stack of hay, but it starts with hay, and then polonium, I'm guessing, is one of the elements, I suppose, kind of like helium and whatnot. But it starts with hello, and then yeoman, because of yo, like a greeting, right? But I don't actually know what a yeoman is. What does that mean? Okay, an attendant or officer in a royal or noble household, a person attending or assisting another, a naval petty officer who performs clerical duties, a person who owns and cultivates a small farm, one that performs great and loyal service. So kind of like a worker, an officer of sorts. All right. Kinds of coats. I know duffel coat. I think I've heard of that. No, wait. No, I know a duffel bag. I was thinking a duffel bag, not duffel coat. I don't know what that is. Pea coat, trench coat. Heard of those? Trench coat are like those detective coats. I would say pea coat. I can't remember what they look like. Let's see. Okay, so they look kind of look like this. Let's see here. Try to. Okay, I wonder if they're called pea coats because the buttons kind of look like peas. I don't know why that is, but let's see. Pea coat. Oh, okay, we can look for this on Wikipedia since it's got a wiki page. Pea coat or an outer coat is a navy-colored heavy wool originally worn by sailors of European later American navies. So pea coat, pea jacket, or pilot jacket. The term pea coat originated from the Dutch or West Frisian word pea jacket or pea jacket. Pea referred to pieker. Okay. Pea referred to the type of cloth used to cut into a blue cloth on the neck on one side. Jacket designates a man's short, heavy coat. Oh, okay, I see. So not pea like a vegetable, but pea referring to the language of the kind of cloth used. Okay, I see. Well, they didn't know that. I thought it was to do the buttons because they were round, right, like peas. So, and then we've got duffel coat, which I don't know what that looks like. Duffel coat. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it's kind of long like that. Okay, I see it. But let me see why is it called that. Let's see. Duffel coat. Okay, let's go here. Duffel coat is good from duffel. Oh, duffel is a kind of cloth. I see. So that's why there's duffel bags and things like that. Okay, the danger rests from Duffel, a town in the province of Antwerp, in Belgium, where the manufacturing process of this kind of fabric, a coarse, thick woolen cloth, originated. Duffel bags were originally made from the same material. I'm guessing they're not now, since they said originally. So, duffel coat statue in duffel itself. Cool to be in duffel, wearing duffel, right? All right, that's cool. And then we've got camel coat, which honestly never heard of before. Like duffel, I could imagine, right? Camel coat, I don't know what that is. Women's camel coats, a camel colored coat. So that's actually it. It's not really necessarily using camel wool or that kind of thing. It's just camel colored, so it's brown. Okay, never heard of it in my life, but okay. What's a record player setup? I know an amplifier, speaker, okay, turntable, got it. Where you put the records on and stuff. But what is a preamp? Is it like next to the amp? It supports the amp, I suppose. Preamplifier. Okay, what does that do? Let's Google this here. Okay, preamp. Okay. Preamplifier was sometimes preamp is an electronic amplifier that converts a weak electric signal to an output signal strong enough to be noise tolerant and strong enough for further processing or sending power. Okay. Well, I guess that's why it's called a preamp because it does something, converts signal first before it goes into the actual amplifier for further processing. That's what I understand it as. So that's why it needs to be called the preamp. It goes into before it goes into the amp, and then without stuff. Okay, cool. Things that come on spools, right? Film. I forgot. Like that's like the film comes on like a reel. It comes on spool. Tape. Right. Okay. Right. Like Scotch tape, cellophane tape. It comes on a spool. Right. The middle bit. Thread. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Metal wires and stuff. They come on. They come on spools. Yeah. I totally forgot about those. Because when I think of these things, I usually think of them like as already removed, like a piece of film that's already cut and that kind of. I don't really think about the spool form of them. Of course they do. So that was me. I totally missed that one out. I should have thought about what they looked like in various forms, whether taken out already or on the spool. I forgot about that. So I didn't think about that one. Might have been a while before. I could have maybe come up with it, but it's taken me a while. I think maybe if I had the whole day to think about it perhaps when I reach that conclusion, but we will never know. But for now, I know I didn't get it, but that's all right. I don't think I made any mistakes, and that's good enough for me. Difficulty-wise, let's see. The coats. I do think not everybody might know the coat. The homophones ingredients one could be a little bit tricky as well. Maybe I'll say 3 out of 5 today. I'm just gonna guess and say that. All right, let's move on to the last daily game today, which is the L times mini crossword by Elizabeth C. Gorski. Okay, I've played it. Let's go down. One across. Exercised in the pool. Swam. One down. Late night racket. Don't know. Two down. Holy cow. Not sure. Three down. Take blank breath. Easy does it. Take a deep breath. Okay, four down. Clothing store section. Clemens. Five down. Preschool basics. No, no. Maybe ABCs. Try that. Five across. Battery and anode. Six across. Procrastinator is not has number blank yang. Bowen yang. Seven across is moved to tears. Cries. Eight across. Ooze. Seep. All right, 31 seconds. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's take a closer look at the clues. One across, exercise in a pool, so past tense, and usually what you do in the pool is you swim. So you swam. One down, late night racket, right? The noise that made late night is when people snore. Snore makes a noise. Two down, holy cow. And we understand that is wowee. Okay. This one is this one I think it would be a hard one for me because of course I've heard of wowee, but I don't use it often enough to remember to use it when this kind of clue comes up. So yeah, I don't think I would have gotten that in a long time. Three down, take blank breath. Easy does it. Another way of saying that is take a deep breath, like just relax, chill. Didn't you do it? Four down, clothing store section. You got the men's, women's, children, babies. Five down, preschool basics. Usually you learn the ABCs, math 1 to 10. Five across battery, and there's the positive and the negative sides. I'm sure the anode and the cathode. So that's respectively. Six across podcaster and SNL cast member blank Yang. That's Bowen Yang. He's one of the Asian cast members, and he has a podcast as well with one of his friends. I don't remember what the other guy's name is, but yeah, they talk a lot about stuff, pop culture and whatnot. Seven across is moved to tears, so you're so touched that you cry, right? Yeah. Eight across to ooze is to seep out like some kind of a liquid or fluid. Sounds kind of gross. All right, well, that was today's mini crossword. Okay. Couple of trivia. Anode. Some people might not know what those things are called. The battery ends, so that might be it. And then Bowen Yang. But the rest, I think, are all pretty easy ones.